Hello and good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to the Dunn Creative. For today's pick a card reading, we are going to be figuring out what do they want to tell you or what do they want to happen between the two of you. This is a romantic reading, so if you have a person in mind, you will get the most out of this reading. And if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to try to center your energy by focusing on piles number 1, 2, and 3. And once you've selected your pile or piles, you can check the description box below, and I also try to pin the timestamps as the top comment. So without delaying this any further, I will go ahead and give you guys a few moments to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, let's figure out what they want to tell you or what they want to happen between the two of you. Alright, group number 1, let's just go ahead and start with these Romance Angels cards up here and then work our way down. So the first card we have here is Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this may be something between the two of you, or either of you have an addiction. And addictions don't always have to be drugs or alcohol. They can be food, they can be internet time on social media, or even just getting attention from this person. This relationship itself could be codependent, or if you guys had been together at one point and are now separated, it could have been due to a codependency issue, which can be really hard to work out, but that doesn't mean you can't work it out. So this person may have felt that you had some codependent issues, but usually when someone feels that the other person has a codependent issue, it's because they themselves as well have a codependent issue on the inside. Maybe it's not very known to them, but you may even have picked up on whatever this addiction they may have. And then the next two cards are almost kind of not opposites, but they don't mesh well together, and we'll get into why that might be. But first we have the Unrequited Love card. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So to me, this feels like not that this person doesn't feel attracted to you or that there is chemistry. It feels like maybe you guys have been through some stuff together that just made that not be enough for keeping things together. But if you guys are already back together or you're hoping to get back together, it feels like this person that you're asking about really wants this relationship to work. And whether you're the one that walked away or they're the one that walked away, they want this relationship to work. And if your case is that you've never been with this person, but you have a crush on them and you know that they like you too, but you know, they're kind of maybe ghosting you or something, it feels to me like they've got some of their own issues going on that they maybe need to focus on and alleviate or work out before they can have a relationship with anyone. Whatever camp you're in, just take what resonates, because I'm getting quite a few different messages for this group. Because you do have this Unrequited Love card, I don't feel, even though it says there is not enough chemistry or attraction, I don't feel that this person is not attracted to you or that you're not attracted to them. I feel like you guys are both very attracted to each other, but this is just saying that's not the only thing that is going to keep this relationship going or make this relationship happen to begin with. If you're someone who hasn't been with this person yet, you're going to have to both maybe work on any issues you have before really giving this relationship your full attention and full effort. So I hope that makes sense and wasn't too confusing, and that it resonated and you understand what I'm trying to say. You'll have to use your intuition to really pick out which messages are for you, because I am seeing two distinct, very different paths from this group. So I do apologize if this is confusing. I'll try to do my best to not confuse you. First down here we have accept life's challenges. So it feels to me like this person they want you to, if you are someone who's always reaching out through text and, trying to get in contact with them first, and, maybe you'll go days and days without hearing from this person, and then you'll reach out and then they'll say a couple things and you'll go days and days again and then you'll reach out again. I feel like this person's just saying, hey, give me a minute. Not that they don't appreciate you checking in on them, but and this could even be vice versa. Maybe they're the one that keeps contacting you, because again, we do have these two distinct paths, and you're the one that wants, you know, a little bit of a break to kind of get your bearings and figure out what you want in life and in this relationship. And especially if you're watching this at the time of my posting, we are in a quarantine, so if you are separated from this person, this is just, you both kind of need to accept that life is a little bit challenging for most people right now, and you guys, it feels like you guys are included in that. There's a lot of challenges going on for everybody right now, and you guys are, when you can both, you and the person you're talking about or thinking about, when you can both accept that life is kind of challenging right now and it is what it is, and you just kind of flow with it and surrender to what is happening, that's when you guys will start to really get a handle on this stuff here. And then here we have the mentors and role models card. So this person really does look up to you, and you may even be older than this person. And if you're not older than them, they almost feel like you're older than them, because you are an old soul. And this person that you're asking about feels like a younger soul, or someone who has a little more life lessons to learn in this lifetime than you do. But this person really does look up to you and wishes they could be more like you. Maybe you have your ish together in life, maybe you've got a great job and whatever, and this person really looks up to you because they want to be able to be more stable in their life. And again, this could be reversed, vice versa, where you are the one that really looks up to this person you're asking about. But for most of you, I feel like this person really looks up to you. And then here we have the poised card. This person really thinks you are graceful and sexy, and that things come easily to you. So whether you feel that you're sexy and poised and beautiful and that things come easily to you is kind of beside the point. It's just how this person feels about you. They feel like you have, you know, going back to this, they feel like you have things together. You have your ish together. And they really respect that about you and want to be like that themselves. And then here we have the resting tree card. It says patience and stillness. So this is just saying that this person is asking you to wait for them for a little while. They need that rest. They need that stillness. And again, if you're watching this at the time of my posting, maybe you are physically separated from this person, and just you both need to be patient before you can really reconcile any differences or reunite with each other. And this would be a great time for both of you to really go within and figure out who it is that you are, so that you can be the best version of yourself and have more to give this person when the time is right again. And then here we have the third eye chakra card. So for me, this feels like this person knows that you're very intuitive. And this also goes the way that whatever it is you're feeling about this person, any kind of feelings you have about something they're doing or something they have said, and I do feel like some of you, this might be stuff they've said behind your back or done behind your back. Maybe one person's feeling like this person may have cheated on you in the past, but you're not 100% sure. I feel like this card is just saying to trust your intuition. Whatever it is, whatever intuitive hits you're getting, just trust that those are probably accurate. But this person, because this is what this person feels about you. They want to tell you that they feel like you are a very connected and very spiritual person. And again, it just keeps going back to this mentors and role models card. They want to be more like that themselves. They really want to be like you. But all in all, when it's all said and done, it feels like there is more to be learned here. If this person is a lesson or a lifetime partner, either way, it feels like there's more work to be done here. And that doesn't mean that this person is just a lesson and then you'll move on, because I do think for some of you, this is your person. This is the person you're going to be spending, you know, a lifetime with. So it does feel like there are some challenges in the past, maybe even the present and near future for you guys, but that doesn't mean that you can't work through this codependency issues and, you know, one or the other of you feeling like the love isn't being returned. And just giving this relationship a chance, because I feel like some of you guys are twin flames, and that's why things have maybe been so difficult in the past and even, you know, in the future, because you guys are twin flames. And not all twin flames are meant to come into union. Some are separated, but whatever your case is, you'll use that intuition to know for sure if you should separate from this person, or if you should really go all in and give this person everything and them give you everything and just become that sacred union. But the best way to do this, I'm feeling, is through a more spiritual path rather than the material or the mundane life. You guys would really benefit from connecting on a more spiritual level. So yeah, you guys, I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys. I really do hope this wasn't too confusing. I was getting some mixed messages and some mixed signals and a couple of very distinctly different paths. So please just pick out of this reading what resonates for you and your situation, and leave the rest behind. As always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you back at the Dunn Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 2, let's figure out what they want to tell you, or what do they want to happen between the two of you. All right, you guys, I hope we can see all that. Looks pretty good on the monitor. Okay, so much like group number 1, it feels like the theme of this reading for you guys is it's complicated. Things are not cut and dry and easy to pinpoint. So I'm just going to do my best, because I do see, once again, a couple of distinct paths forming here. So whatever it is that resonates, please take that information. And if something just doesn't feel right for your situation, please leave that information behind, because it's probably not for you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're just going to start up here with these 8 romance angel cards. And the first card here we have is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And don't get worried. So if you guys are already with this partner and you have not separated, that does not mean that you're going to physically be separating in the future. So take a big breath and a sigh of relief. You should be okay. For others of you, I'm feeling like this separation is in the past, it has already occurred, or it is occurring now. And that's why you're asking, just to see what's going on and what they want to tell you and what they want to happen in this relationship. If you are in the path of you've already separated and you're maybe still even in separation, a lot of this has to do with your ex or their ex. But because this is a reading more about what they want to tell you, they want to tell you to release your ex. Even if you're like, what? I've released my ex. I don't know what they're talking about. This just may be issues that they're dealing with because they haven't released their own ex, or patterns that they had in past relationships have carried and bled into the relationship you guys had together. And they really just need to deal with some of that stuff before they can be the best version of themselves for you guys. And because it is a mirror, you guys can also work and look at any issues you've had or patterns you had in your past relationships that you can change or release or, cut cords to. And I always say, don't cut the cords, but remove the cords from the roots. You can do a cord cutting meditation on YouTube, but instead of cutting the cord, make sure when you visualize the cord cutting, you're visualizing it being pulled out by the roots, and then you can fill that empty area where the roots were with light, love, whatever it is you want to fill that void with. Go ahead and do that. As this person is working through their own issues, you can also work on any issues that you may see in your past as well. And even if you feel like everything's fine on your end, we've all got little corners and little closets full of clutter that we can all clean out, energetically or emotionally speaking. We all have these little things that we like to hide from ourselves that pop up at the most inopportune time. So this would just be a great time to work on releasing any expectations or patterns, negative cycles that you may have had in this relationship. And then again, if you're on the path of you haven't come into union with this person yet, but you're just kind of asking about a crush or someone you're hoping to be involved with, it just feels like before you go and jump into anything with this person, you might want to release your ex or those expectations that you've had around different and past relationships you've had. So again, take which path is really resonating with you and then leave the other information behind. Then here we have the engagement card. It says here, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it feels to me like for many of you, once you guys have worked through these issues, this person wants to ask you to marry them. They are very attached to you. They love you. They do want to be with you. But I feel so much like it's mostly their own issues that are holding them back at this time. But that doesn't mean these issues are always going to hold this person back. Because once they deal with some of that toxic stuff they've had built up in their life, then they can focus more on you. But in the meantime, they want you to know that you need to be relying more on yourself. If you're expecting this person to be completing you or making you happy, and you're not seeking making yourself happy in your own way, that can become kind of a codependent situation. So this person just wants you to know that for now, not always, but for now, they want you to kind of rely on your own self because they are going through some stuff. I really do feel this person is going through some stuff. Then here we have the Be Flexible card. So it feels to me like this relationship, if you've already been with this person or you're currently with this person, it doesn't feel to me like your standard traditional relationship. So this may be a same-sex relationship or LGBTQ kind of relationship. I'm picking up that the way you guys got together and the way you kind of operate in the relationship just isn't your traditional standard kind of relationship. And with this Be Flexible card, this is just saying you are very open, and this person feels that you are very open to trying new things in the relationship, dynamics, things in bed, whatever that is for you guys. You know exactly what I mean by this. I don't have to go into complete detail because it's going to be different for everyone. But it feels like there is this level of flexibility that this person sees when they see you. They feel like kind of like you bend with the wind. And I don't mean that like you're a doormat that they can walk all over. I don't mean it like that. But you don't harbor resentments against this person when they mess up. And they really do appreciate that about you, that you are someone who's going to be flexible and allow them alone time when they need that alone time, and kind of relying on yourself for a while when they need that alone time. And then here we have the Tribe card. So to me, this says that this person feels like you are a soulmate to them, or at least a soul family member, or just one of their people. You are one of their tribe. And even if this relationship in the long term doesn't work out, it feels like you guys will always remain friends or in contact in some way because you guys really do care for each other. But for many of you, I do feel like this is a soulmate relationship, and this person absolutely wants you guys to ultimately have this engagement and this marriage and this life together. And I even see kids for some of you. Whether you've already had children together or are hoping to eventually, I do see that in your future for you if you do want that with this person. And, we have this giraffe here in this little kind of A-framed little tent that says hotel up here. And then it's kind of kissing a little baby giraffe. And to me, this feels like a very homey kind of card. Like you've come home. So this person may feel like home to you. And you definitely feel like home to this person. But because they have their own stuff going on right now, if you guys are in separation, that doesn't mean you can't have this happy home in the future, because I absolutely do see that you can. And then we have here the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. To this person, you are the queen. Or if you are the man asking about a woman or a guy asking about a guy, that doesn't matter. This person sees that feminine energy in you just shining so brightly, that creation. You can take something and incubate it and create something really beautiful out of it. Whether that's a child or a creative project or just anything you set your mind to, this person feels like you are just a go-getter, someone who can make stuff happen. And this person also sees you as someone who's very spiritual, and because it says illumination, you're just this very bright light in their life, especially if they've had a really rough life or even still are having a hard time with things in life. You are kind of their safe harbor, that light that they see at the end of the tunnel. So this feels very positive as far as everything working out and you guys getting together ultimately. You feel like that light at the end of the tunnel is just what I keep seeing. This person who, and I feel like one person in particular is struggling with an addiction to alcohol, and they're trying to get sober. Maybe they've tried multiple times in the past to get sober, and you're that person, you're that rock, you're that light at the end of the tunnel that they can always count on. And maybe for this one person in particular, you've said, you know, enough's enough. I can't deal with this anymore. This is toxic. And you were the one that separated from them, and you can see now that they are starting to clean up their life, and you are now coming around to thinking, you know, maybe we can get back together if he or she is planning to change their life for the better. You're not trying to change them as a person. You're just trying to change the things that they're doing that are hurting themselves, or you're wanting them to make the change. You're not making the change. You're wanting them to want to be a better person. And they see that, and they want to live up to that person that they know, that you know they can be. I hope I didn't confuse you, because I'm seeing all these flashes of things going on, and I hope I didn't mix anything up or confuse anyone. But that, I think, was for one person. But that dynamic might kind of be a general overview of what some of you guys are going through, whether that has to do with actual alcohol or, you know, cheating or exes or, you know, whatever it is that pertains to your situation. And I just saw someone who is kind of a workaholic, and that's the kind of energy that you guys need to work out and fix. Then here we have the solar plexus chakra card. And because there is that 3 here, this person, once again, going back to the Queen of Light, they see you as someone very creative. You can make something out of nothing, and they really admire that about you. You can take a really stagnant situation or thing and just make it really happening and awesome and brand new again. I'm just seeing someone who takes like this really blank canvas, whether that's a room or an actual canvas, or for someone I'm seeing like a blank kind of backyard, and this person thinks you're the type of person who can take that blank room, that blank canvas, that blank yard, and create something really beautiful with it. You can create a really beautiful decorated room, or a beautiful painting, or a really beautiful garden. You know, again, take which kind of example you're thinking of and plug that in there. It doesn't have to be one of those 3 things. It can be, you'll know what I'm saying. I think your intuition will really hit on that. And because this is going back to the solar plexus chakra, they are seeing you as someone who's very confident. So whether you feel you're confident or not is beside the point. They just see you as someone who's confident and sure of themselves, and also very courageous. They see you as someone who's very brave and not afraid to fight for the ones you love, or fight and stand up for the things you believe in. And they really, really admire you for that and wish they could be that way as well. And ultimately, I think what they really want to happen is for all the toxic stuff to go away and be done and be dealt with, so that they can move on with you and ask you to marry them and spend your life with them. And I do feel for 1 or 2 of you, you guys already have been married and you're just working things out. Maybe you are separated right now, or you're still living in the same house, but you're really kind of debating, should we get a divorce? Should we stay together? To me, this feels like you guys should work things out, because there is still a lot of love to give. You guys are soulmates. You guys, there's so much beauty here that you don't want the ugly or the negative stuff that can be dealt with through time. The passage of time can help heal wounds. You don't want to throw away that beautiful relationship you have at the core of what your relationship is, just because of some of these things. So yeah, I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys. You'll have to let me know if this resonated, and I really do hope that I didn't confuse everybody, because there were some kind of mixed signals and mixed messages coming in that, you know, could be complete opposite of the other, you know, section I was talking about. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And Once again, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you back at the Dunn Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3, let's figure out what do they want to tell you, or what is it that they want to happen between the two of you. All right, you guys, this looks really good. I'm feeling good that we have a pile that feels more positive maybe than the other two felt. Although those piles could be worked out, it looked like there was a lot of work involved. But in my opinion, every romantic relationship takes work. So in the other two piles, I have seen like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 distinctly different paths. Some people who are just asking about a crush, some people asking about a husband or a wife, some people asking about a long-term relationship that's now separated but kind of thinking about getting back together, and then a relationship where you've been separated and there's no contact. So wherever it is you fit on that spectrum, or if there's somewhere you fit that I didn't describe, just take your situation and take the information you're getting and plug in what pertains to your situation, and then just leave the rest of it behind, because these are general readings and I do get a lot of different intuitive hits and different paths and sometimes even mixed messages. So just take what resonates for you and your situation with this person and then leave the rest behind. So with this honeymoon card, this just feels like this person really wants to spend quality time with you. So whether you're already married to this person, you just have a crush and are dreaming about this person, or you're separated from this person, whatever you fit on the spectrum, this person really, really does want to spend time with you. Whether they have let you know that or not, they really do want to spend time with you. And then here we have the very soon card. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So this feels like, especially if you have not heard from this person, or you're not living with this person or in contact with this person, you're going to be hearing from them soon. And it feels like it's going to be a positive encounter. And if you are already living with this person, or with this person, long term or married, there's going to be something really exciting happening for you guys very soon. Maybe that you will get to go on a trip. I know if you're watching this at the time of my posting, not a lot of trips are happening because a lot of people are in quarantine, but very soon you will be able to go somewhere together, have some fun together, or just enjoy some really good quality time together. And then here with the chemistry card, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. So I think with you guys, from the very start, especially from their perspective, because this is how they are feeling about you, what they want to tell you, what they want to happen. From the moment they saw you, they were just like, hot damn, she's hot, he's hot. It's just, they really, even still, are just really attracted to you. And it says magnetic attraction. So it's just like you can barely stand to be away from each other. And if you are currently separated, that just makes it even harder for this person to be away from you, because they just want nothing more than to be with you and just to spend time with you, to hear your voice. And this person, I just got this image of someone laughing. This person absolutely loves the way you laugh. They may have even said, your laugh makes me laugh, your laugh is infectious, your laugh is cute, your laugh is hilarious, whatever. They may have before commented on your laugh. So then here we have the choose to heal card. So this person, to me, this is like a 50-50 split. So this person is saying, for half of you, this person is saying, I need some time to really heal myself. But then for the other 50%, they're saying, I wish you would choose to heal some of your past wounds so that we can have a better relationship. So whichever one of those resonates for you, that is the message you're getting. And for some of you also, there may be that you both have things to heal from things you've done to each other, said to each other, things exes or past relationships have said or done, even parents have said or done that have kind of molded the person or you into the person that you guys are now. There's some healing that needs to be done, and I think healing ultimately in this relationship may also need to be done, because it feels like there was something that happened in the past, and for some of you it is a pretty recent past, but for others of you this was quite a while ago. But for the majority, this feels kind of recent, whether that's last month or kind of at the beginning of 2020 is kind of the time frame I'm seeing. But something was said or done, or someone was put in some sort of situation where one or the other of you got hurt because of the other of you. So this person may have hurt you by some words they said or vice versa, and it feels like you guys are both kind of working it out, whatever it was. I don't feel like it was enough to break you apart, but if you are separated from this person, it just might have been a dig that one of you took at the other that you both just want to fix or figure out, because it would help your relationship if you fixed that or chose to heal some past wounds. And then here we have feed your spirit. So this person sees you as someone who is just like food for their soul. They just, again, going back to that chemistry and that magnetic attraction, it's like when you are near, you are like the light, the sun that shines on their face and keeps them warm. You are the air they want to breathe. They have such a deep love and connection to you that sometimes I feel like it kind of scares them or even overwhelms them. And that's why they can't just come right out and say it, and you have to figure it out in this reading, because they will probably never say out loud to you, or even in a letter, they will probably never say, "You are my everything, you are the sun that warms my face." They will probably never say that, but that does not mean that they're not feeling that on a soul level, internally in their heart. They feel like you are just so much to them. You mean so much to them. So then here we have the deep knowing card, and it's a 43, 4 plus 3 equals 7. This person sees you as someone who knows a lot. So this person may feel like you are smarter than them, or that you may be someone who has more schooling than this person, or just a greater understanding of the world and the way it works. And even, I'm mostly even picking up on this being on a spiritual level. This person sees you as someone who is very spiritual, and they wish they could be more like that, because they know how much you would thrive to be able to have really deep, intense conversations, not just about a TV show, but about like the way the world is, what you think happens when you die, the way the universe operates, really deep conversations that you almost just can't wrap your head around. They love that you are like that, and just, you are such a spiritual person, and you yourself may even be a life path number 7. I'm picking that up pretty strong. And even I'm picking up 9 and 11, or a master number, 11, 22, 33. If you don't know your life path number, you can easily find that out online, but I feel very strongly that your life path involves spirituality and a spiritual relationship with the one that you love. So you also, going back, because this can go both ways, you may have a deep knowing about this person. Maybe before you really got to know this person, you just had this deep down feeling that this is the person I'm going to marry. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is someone I need to get to know. You just have this absolutely bang on, beautiful, deep intuition. And this person knows you're very intuitive. So it's almost like they don't want to step out of line. I don't feel like they want to anyway, but they're never going to step out of line on you, because they know that you'll find out if they do anyway. But I don't feel like this person is someone who's cheating. But if this person has cheated in the past, just know that they know you've got this deeper wisdom, this inner knowing that is going to alert to them that they have been up to no good. So they don't even want to go down that road if they've done it in the past. And if they haven't done it, that's just not the type of person they are, and they never will do that. So then here with the chess queen, trust and strategizing. So they just see you. They know they can completely trust you. I don't feel like you've ever cheated on this person or had an inkling to cheat on this person. They know, this person knows they can trust you infinitely. Like, so much trust. This person trusts you. Even if they had trust issues in a past relationship, they feel they can trust you. You are very trustworthy, and you have a method to your madness with this strategizing example here. You are someone who can really be strategic about the way you are and the things you're doing, and that really turns them on. I feel like they they just love how in the know you are spiritually. They just love how it's almost like, I think it was group number 2, they had that solar plexus chakra card about how confident this person is. I feel like this person also feels that you are very confident in who you are, and they just think that's very sexy that you are like that. And then here we have the reach out card, and and the chess queen, there's a 3 and a 0, so 30, 3 plus 0 is 3, and then you have another 3. So this person also sees you as someone who's very creative, and you guys, because those 3s are also creative, like creating a child, you guys may have children together, whether you've already had children or plan to have children in the future. It feels to me like you guys will be having children together. And with this reach out, they want you, especially if you're in separation right now, haven't had any contact or any of that, they're kind of waiting for you to be the one to reach out, because they feel like you're more confident. It's probably easier for you to reach out to them. Even if you don't feel confident to reach out to them, they think you should be the confident one to reach out to them, if that makes any sense. I think I've just confused myself, but they're kind of putting the ball in your court, you know, the chessboard. It's your move. Whoever it is, you that's watching this, it's your move. You make the next move. Reach out to them. Let them know your feelings for them. They're waiting to hear what you have to say about them before they're gonna, you know, go deep in their heart and reveal that you are their sun that lights their face, you know, all that. They're waiting for you to say how you feel on those deep, deep levels before they can spill that out to you. Because again, I do feel like this person does have a hard time communicating, especially when things get ooey gooey and lovey-dovey. They maybe have a hard time communicating their feelings for you, but they absolutely do love when you're kind of lovey-dovey with them. Even if they're like, stop, and they like push you away playfully and stuff, they eat that up. They absolutely love it. Even if they lie to you and say they don't like it at all, they love it. So yes, if you are not in contact with this person, it might be a good time very soon to reach out to this person and just let them know, you know, give them your heart. Let them know, hey, this is how I feel. But if you're already with this person, still let them know how much they mean to you. Even if things are going really good for you guys, still it would be beautiful for you to just let them know, you know, just stop them in the hallway, you know, passing in the hallway, and just say, hey, I love you so much. I'm sure you already knew that, but I just want to say it again, you know. So whatever road it is that you fit into in the information we got here, I hope that you got the message that you came here seeking. I know each of these 3 piles were very convoluted and kind of complex because there are a lot of different people with different scenarios, different situations, different lifestyles watching these videos, and I'm just telling you what information's coming to me as it comes to me. So some of this stuff may have been completely off the mark for you, but that's fine because it just wasn't meant for you. But there may have been other bits of information that were absolutely meant for you. So I hope that you guys got exactly what you wanted out of this reading. And thanks again, you guys, so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you back at the Dunn Creative. All right, bye.